What up, what up, what up? Prime Mega New Trees represented to the fullest. Trees up. Listen, it's been a minute since we talked sneaks. I don't know if y'all recall, but last summer or last March, actually it was a year ago, I had information that the Bordeaux 7s was being released, which would have been this year. But in fact, that was some bogus information, but they are dropping, but they're dropping in 2027. So they're definitely added to the list. By the way, the Bread Jordan 1 lows, they are coming. I didn't order them yet because prices have dropped. So I'm just going to wait a little bit, see how much of a discount I can get. While, what they want for them now isn't crazy, I'm in eco mode right now. So bear with your boy. How y'all doing out there, by the way? Yeah, so been a wild, crazy week. A lot of work. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure everybody out there, or most of y'all, are grinding out there too. As I said, 2027 is looking to be a year in which there's a few key sneaks that I want. Raptor 7s is dropping. The Carmine 6s. Now, when they dropped in 2021, I wanted those. What made me really want them is the last Transformer movie. I believe it was. The dude had them on. And I was like, oh man, me being a fan of as infrared 6s being my favorite, I totally forgot about the Carmines until I saw that. I was like, oh, so they're dropping again. I think there's a date. Oh, March 13th, 2027 is the tentative date. Another pair of kicks that I never saw before. I don't know if this is new or what, but they got a pair of Phoenix 5, Jordan 5s dropping next year as well. And I'm a fan of the Phoenix Suns color. They fire. So I like how they put it together. And then also, they're dropping the white cement 3s. Now, some people would say, again, I know they just did the reimagine and people were arguing that they're different, which they are. I can see if you're really particular on the silhouette and the shape is going to be different. I'm imagining, because the reimagined version, to me, is a little more bulkier, even though 3s are kind of bulky. The concept picture that I saw looked like these are a little more slimmed down. So I'm guessing these are going to be, how Jordan says, these are going to be true to form. They're going to be cut to the exact measurements, just like they kind of did the reverse, the Salesman 6s, kind of like they, cut the silhouette down to the exact specifications this time. So am I getting them? Probably not. I'm good with my reimagines. I actually like the worn look. I'm a fan, contrary to popular belief, I'm a fan of quite a few of the reimagined series. I don't know if it's because of when I started collecting in the past few years that this was what was available to me, or I just like it. I'm like, the only ones I'm not a fan of, which I'm going to try to get in October, is the Royal Blue, the Jordan 1 Royal Blues. When they came out with the suede ones, I just got them because that's what was available at the time, and they were below retail when I got them. But you can't wear all suede like those, man. I actually did the boot wax thing, and I just waxed the whole, and this sounds pause, I just waxed the whole shoe. And so it was waterproof, but it just looks like, I can't even explain it. Like, if you ever seen, it reminds me of Fraggle Rock, right? The fur on the Muppets that's on Fraggle Rock, like if that get wet, like it just looked like I just froze the wetness. Like it just stuck. Like it just looks like frozen naps. It just looks bad. I mean, it looked good at first, but it did not age well. Probably because I took it out in the rain. But yeah, so the Jordan 1s, I'll be getting those, but I wasn't a fan of those reimagined. So yeah, so there's a few key Jordans dropping. I mean, even this year too. I want those breads. The 9s are cool, but the breads are my focus. I promise y'all I'm getting those. Those are next on my list here. But just like I said, I'm in eco mode right now, so I gotta tighten up my budget. But something else I wanted to talk to y'all about. This discussion has become like somewhat of a cyclical form of dialogue, and is that Jordans, is this the end of Jordans? I can't tell you how many vlogs I've done, but it came back up again because the hype has completely died. You know, because the bread ones are sitting, the Carolina 14s, they're sitting. So I watched Seth Fowler brought up a good point, and it's like, really, it's not that Jordans are dead, it's just the hype is dead. You know, you have all the other Asics and you have all the other runners now, which people are going after, but he was making a good point. The hype's going to die on those soon if they don't change it up. You know, so a lot of people aren't wearing, as far as Jordans, aren't wearing bulkier shoes anymore. You know, the fits don't really command that kind of presence anymore. I mean, but I still say it depends. You can wear what it just depends on the fit. What are you trying to do? So me, I mean, I'm going to be sticking to I stay to my style. Again, I like runners. Runners for me, I don't think I'll wear runners with shorts though, because my legs, I got little legs, you know what I'm saying? So runners make my feet look big, and then I got little legs, and it's like, whereas Jordans, you got high tops that kind of help the ankle area, you know what I mean? Kind of like make my legs look like I got a little, you know what I mean? Like it just makes everything look more proportioned. So depending on the cut of the low top, now Jordan 1 lows actually work for me. I don't know how, but they work different than runners. Like they look better. I don't know. It's just my personal opinion. So, but yeah, I think I do agree. Like when you go in the store, it's back to normal. Like you can go get what you really want. You know, whether you like runners, whether you like Jordans, Barclays, any throwback shoe. Like, you know, Jordan has really become a retro company, you know, which their best shoes, even though they keep coming out with new technology, their best shoes are retros. But yeah, I just wanted to bring that up to y'all. What's your opinion? Let me know. Comment below. It's your boy Prime Mega. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Have a blessed week. Have a blessed day. Let's get it, y'all. Trees up.